waiting for things to happen. I'll trim my beard back. I don't know. It's been long forever. Oh. We're sitting here in the truck here. I'm waiting to get my hair cut because it's just time. It's time to get this mop fixed. And it's starting to thin out in the backs in spots where I don't want it to thin out, but it's doing it. So I figure, you know what? I think it's time to kind of maybe clean it up, get it fixed, do whatever that might be, whatever that entails. I think I can set this up on. I guess I could go like this, couldn't I? Go up here, maybe. Nope. Damn. Oh, hey, roll of tape. You do so much with a roll of tape in your phone. I'm just going like this. We're in the. Oop, where are you going? It decided to take a drift on me there. Like I said, we're in the truck waiting for the haircut place to open here, and I thought I'd do a little bit of live stream. We stopped and got us some coffee. We got us our coffee. And it's pretty good. It's cold. It's supposed to be a sweet vanilla cream cold brew, but I think they messed up. Really do. Where you going, phone? I just knocked the phone over. Way to go, Justin. Knock over the phone. There we go. Gotta just wedge it in there a little better than I had it. I was trying to tilt it so I was a little more in frame, and I knocked it over. It's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, we've got that going. We did a voiceover yesterday in the studio. I did install this week. It's been a busy week, but I am thinking, we trim this section here off. I don't know. I might have them trim it up. I might not. I might have them just shape it just cut from here. I have to see what it does. I haven't had it that short in a while. I don't think anybody would notice. Let's see what my fiance says. Maybe I'll have her do it. Or have her see what I can do. But good morning. I'm Justin. Hi, Peanut Butter. We're here we're Fox and Robyn Recording. That's our channel. I'm Justin. Thanks for the likes. If you guys haven't hit that like and subscribe button, helps us out. We are hitting, we hit 32,000 views this month. We're at almost 1,100 subscribers. So if you guys can get us to that 1,100 mark, that would be great. I got a semi coming up next to us here. We're sitting in the truck waiting for our haircut place to open. If you guys got any suggestions on how we should have this mop fixed, let us know. Definitely looking for suggestions, because I've talked to my entire family and everybody has their opinion. One family member was like, shave your head. I'm like, that's a thought I have come across, but I don't think I'd look good with a shaved head. I think I need a little something. But this is my son told me this morning my hair looks like a stormtrooper helmet. I was like, cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope your phone doesn't die. And if it does die, come back and hit that like and subscribe. Watch our videos, whatever. We did a stream last weekend that worked really well. Here, cop cars. It went pretty well. It hasn't gotten. It's gotten some views after the fact. It did. I think it's done 12 views, which is not bad for a stream that just started. It's a series we just started. So, 12 views in a week is great. We were trying to do it to. I still haven't figured that out. I got to figure out what's going on with Twitch. Twitch it decided not to. It said everything was linked, but nothing was actually linked. So I was like, great, thanks Twitch. So I still gotta figure that out. So, I'm just calling you Madrid. Madrid, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Wave at everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Cheers, go fast. I haven't seen you in a while. See if I can tilt this down. Oh, no, too far. That was too far. I was trying to get it to where I was a little more in frame, but oh well. I don't know. You gotta tell me something? Okay. Thank you for liking her hair. I'm balding back here, and it's graying, and it's just time. You know, you gotta clean it up every so often just to kind of keep it healthy, so. Cool. I'm sorry you have cancer. That's a bummer. I'm doing well. I'm doing well this morning. A lot of people commenting. That's great. We're gonna get a haircut. People are like, I like your hair. I'm like, I like it too. And I kind of would be kind of missed to see it go, but there's just not, I've gotten to a point where there's not much I can do with it other than this. I always just look like I've rolled out of bed. Look like a crazy person. And it's, you can kind of see it's starting to recede in some spots. So, stumbled upon alive by chance. I'm gonna get turned off. That's true. I understand that. So, I understand go fast. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I got stuff that goes on that I don't even know about. But if anybody's new, which we have a lot of people who watch who haven't done this, hit that like and subscribe button. Help us grow. That's kind of what we're trying to do here. We're sitting in the truck. I dropped my kids off this morning, and I was like, I'm gonna go get coffee and kind of like waste some time because I can't. Place isn't open till 9. I was like, you know, I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm gonna sit there for a while. You know, did all that stuff. Yes, peanut butter. Yes, I am. Actually, I just did an install in a church this week. We installed cameras, which was pretty cool. And a motorcycle on the war. Yeah, that's kind of probably what it is. It's probably the years of wearing hats and headphones, doing studio work. So, but yeah, that's kind of where my hair's at. But so you have to go. Hope you come back, Ernan. We got 15 people watching, which is great. We don't normally have 15 people watching at this time of the morning. But I'm happy that people have come back to watch. But yeah, we did an install in a church this week where we installed cameras. You can see the short we posted this morning of some of the stuff that we installed. We installed a crap ton of stuff. Probably 2,000, at least 2,000. It was $2,200 worth of equipment. That's a very interesting question there. I don't understand your question, Thumper. I would agree. It's long hair, long days. It tangles, it tears. Yep. I'm sure brushing it doesn't help either. So yeah, it's just time. It's time to clean up the hair, get whatever's going on in the back fixed. It's too long. My daughter called it a bob the other day. I was like, oh, okay, that's not it. It's actually long enough to put it in a ponytail, but I don't want to do that. No. So I'll just go get it cleaned up. It's also very hot. Like I work outside doing concerts and stuff, and I just doing this install this week. It was like, it's not that hot in here, and I'm sweating. Like my hair looks like I just got out of the shower. I was sweating so much through it. So I was like, yep, it's hot. It's time to clean it up, clean all the tangles out, get all the, maybe you'll probably see more of the gray that's in here. I have a strip of gray that goes down the middle and down the sides a little bit. You can kind of see a little bit every so often, but yeah, it's starting to gray. The beard's starting to gray. I am thinking about cutting like that much off my beard. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I might see if they can do it. If they do it, it'll probably look better than if I do it. If they do it, and then I can just kind of maintain it. That's kind of how I do my beard cleanup. Is I don't cut it. Like I'll maintain it, but I won't like shape it or anything, because I don't feel like I can get the shape that I want. And I'm feeling like if I were to cut like from here down, leave the sides the same length, but just cut here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't wash my hair that often, as much as you think. You think that I shower, but I don't. because you want the oils in your hair and stuff to, you know, go into your skin, because you don't want your skin to dry out either. And if, yeah, there's a lot of shampoos and stuff that I'm very picky about my shampoo. So definitely, yeah, shampoos can take out some of the oils and stuff in your hair and cause it to thin. And yeah, I don't know, it is what it is. It's actually pretty healthy overall. It needs to, it needs some, I think what part of my problem is, it's getting heavy, and it just needs to be lightened so it can, you know, do what it does, what it needs to do. So I don't know, it looks good on the front, but you look in the back and there's like a nice big like thin spot in the back. So, but yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know, working in the shop all the time, it's hard to stay clean enough to go those few days. True, I agree. There's days, but the thing is, like, I don't wash my, when I wash my hair, I'm not always using shampoo. Like, sometimes I just rinse it out, you know, with water. Because I don't feel like I need to, like, sometimes I take a shower and I'm like, I don't feel like I stink, but I don't feel like my hair needs wash. You know, I'll rinse it out, you know, get all the, you know, just that stuff. And I've done that with my face too. Like, I have a little bit of issue going on here, but the majority of like my beard and stuff, I don't mess with my beard that too much. But it's healthy. No, it's not that it's not healthy. It's just getting too long and bulky. That's what I want. That'll do it. But yeah, I don't know. It's, my fiance is even like, you need a haircut, and I was like, okay, I'll get a haircut. So this whole is not what my channel's about at all. I'm not a haircut channel. This is just point of life. It's just kind of where we're at. I'm sitting here waiting. I have an appointment at 9, and they open at 9, so it was the only time I could do it today. The rest of my day is booked. So people are like, your hair looks good. Yeah, until you look at the back, and that's what bothers me. I don't like people looking at the back of my head. But I'm also at the point where I'm like, it's time. Maybe it's time for a change, you know? Beard's not going anywhere. Like, I'll trim it down, but it ain't, beard's not going anywhere. And my face, the oil on my face, as long as I just do like water on my, you know, just the water on the face there, I feel fine. I don't feel like my face is dry. And that's when I start having issues, is when I don't feel oily. And that's why I kind of mess with different types of shampoos. I'm very picky about my shampoo. And my soap, actually, even. And I'm just kind of picky about all those things. Soap, deodorant, and shampoo. Those are like the 3 things that I feel, and shoes. That's what I should do today. If I have time, I will. I need a pair of Converse, because the ones I've got are shot. They're done. They're blown out on one side. They're getting holes in the bottom. So, unless you were lapping them. That's true. You're not wrong. But I'm also like, I look down and this gets in my face. This is also what bothers me. It's like, maybe if I could keep this style, but shorter. I haven't decided. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't. But yeah. Me too. I wish they did too, but I love my Converse. Oh, I've got some like little straggly, like thin, like, I don't know what they are and where they come from. Anyways, I just found it. I've had a couple on this side that I don't know where they come. They're not like the same length as the rest of my hair. So there's no getting a haircut. But yeah, I loved my Vans for a while, but I had too many that, like, I bought 3 pairs of Vans in like 3 months time, and each one of those, the sole came off. Each pair of those shoes, each time I'd take them back, get another pair. And then the third time I was like, I'm just gonna get a different style. Like, maybe it's this style has a problem. So I got a different style of Vans like, and yeah, like the bottom peeled off that one. I was like, what the hell? So yep, that's true. Yeah, I wish Converse would do something like that. But my Chucks, I've had really good luck with them. Like, they may not last me a year or two, but I get at least good 6 months out of it. Like, I walk a lot. That's part of my problem. And I wear them everywhere. Like, they're my everyday shoe. I have my boots, and my boots are more like, I'm gonna go do an install. I'm gonna go do something. And the problem with my boots is my boots are heavy. Wintertime, I'll wear them, you know, like, because of the snow and stuff. Because Converse don't do well in the snow. The ones I got, and if I can find them, I'm going to get them again if I can find them. They're the skateboard versions. So they make a skateboard version now, like a skate version. And I like them because, one, they're double lined. It's not just a thin layer of canvas, it's 2 layers. There's an inside and outside layer. I'm not wearing mine today, but if I were to show you my current Chucks, you'd be like, man, those are worn out and dirty. Mine are both. Yeah, Chucks get dirty before they ever wear out. I see some of them thrown out and not even out that aren't clean white anymore. Yeah, mine aren't. Oh, I buy the black ones for one. But yeah, that white tip that they have. Yeah, that thing's, for me, it's dirty within, you know, a week. But I think it adds, like, what I like about Chucks is they kind of take on a character, I've noticed. Yeah, I had a pair of slides that I loved, but I can't wear them. I can't wear slides when I'm doing shows and stuff. Hi, David. I just can't. Like, when I'm out doing shows, depending on the show, I'll either wear my boots or wear my Converse, or I'll take both. And I'll wear my boots for a while, and then when we're at the point of like, hey, I'm just chilling, I'll take the boots off and put on my Converse. And just, roll around in my Converse for a while. And then it's time to load out, I'll put my boots back on. But that's the thing, is like, even my Converse, I wear them in the studio, I wear them in doing, church stuff. I wore mine doing an install this week. Yeah, my brother's that way. My brother's huge. He's got a huge, he's got a huge foot. He's a huge dude, though. So I need to call him, see if he wants to do coffee. He just moved here. He just moved back here, so. I had a haircut appointment in about 15 minutes. I think the lady who's cutting my hair just walked in. If I could find, that's maybe what I'll get this time, is a pair of all black ones. I used to have a pair of all black ones, and I bought the wrong size and didn't know it for about a year. I should give them to Todd. I wonder if he'd want them. US 60. Yeah, that's about what my brother is. He's somewhere in that size. He's 14, 15. It's a big shoe for sure. But I used to have an all black pair of Converse, and I loved them. And I have 2 pairs of them actually, and I can't wear them because I need an 8.5. What's happened is my foot has gotten wider, and I bought them in like a narrow. And at one point in time, a narrow was fine for my foot, but as I've gotten older, it's gotten wider. So I ended up not wearing them. But my son, I found out the other day, him and I, we wear about the same size shoe. Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah, and I find all shoes don't run the same size either. But that's why I like Converse. I know what I wear in Converse. Converse I wear an 8.5. Small foot. I wear an 8.5 in Converse. My boots are 9s. You know, it just depends on what they are. I have some shoes where I'm like, yeah, I'll start with an 8.5. I mean, that's too small. I gotta go with a 9. If I go to like I said, in Vans, I think I'm somewhere in that 9. I think with Vans. But yeah, it just depends on if the shoe runs small or not. But this is kind of taking an interesting turn today, I will say. Not what I was going to post about. I'm just kind of chilling, you know. I've got an intern coming at 10. One of my interns is coming over at 10 today to do some work in the studio. I think we're going to cut some shorts from our video series we did last week. They do, but I don't wear cleats, so it's not really a problem for me. And I don't wear Nike Airs either. I stick to one shoe. Oh, it'll be 10:30. Cool. That's fine. He said I'll be there close to 10:30, which works better for me, actually. Yeah, shave it. I don't know. I think we're probably just going to go like this. I think I'm just going to cut this bulk off of right here. So I want to see what they can do. Like, I'm going to tell them, like, hey, I like the sides. I want to leave the sides. I just want this right here. I should have added that. Shave the head or my beard, because the beard's not going anywhere. That's just kind of part of who I am now. But I am thinking about this bulkiness here. I am thinking about just and letting it all kind of grow some more. But the top, I'm not gonna. I voted for shaving my head, and my fiance was like, no, do not shave your head. So no, I probably won't do that, but I do have, like, where I go is Floyd's Barbershop, and I like them because they're kind of old school. Like, a lot of them are actual barbers. They have some stylists too, but a lot of them are actual barbers. But I'll kind of go in there and be like, hey, I'm kind of this punk rock type of guy. Like, I kind of want that type of haircut. But I'm thinking long on top, short on sides. Yeah, that's a first for me too. It just depends, because it looks different on camera than it does in real life. And I don't know. I have no idea what to do. It'll look like the Sahara if you cut. I don't know what you're talking about, guy, because I'm getting a haircut. I'm cutting up here. I love This Is Spinal Tap. It's one of my favorite band movies of all time. Something I just remind myself of, if you guys haven't, and if you're new or haven't done this yet, hit that like and subscribe button for us and help us grow the channel. Yeah, I'm the weird one in my family. Like, I've got long hair, you know, whatever. It says leave the top, no beard. No, then I'm starting to look a little too feminine, I think. No, we're gonna cut the top. The top's getting cut. I'm losing the top. I'm not losing the sides. This is growing in. So my theory is it's, I'm not losing it. It's going in and coming out here. So, and that's just kind of where I'm at. I always, you know, I had a buddy who did that. He started balding, but he started balding up front. Like, he was right here balding. Like, this whole thing was just like back here, and all of his hair, he had thick hair on the back, but nothing up front. So he's like, screw it, and he shaved it all, and he hasn't gone back. So, I'm not trans, so I'm sorry. And the beard is something like I've had the beard forever. Like, that's part of just who I am. The hair changed, but the beard that's part of my. Yeah, I do the samurai thing. I can actually. I can do the top knot with this right now. And I told my kids if I left it long, I would. But it's gotten to the point where it's starting to, the hair on top of my head is bothering. It's getting in my way. It's just one of those things where I like my lion mane type thing going on here, but it's just gonna. No, we're gonna trim this back. I think I'm gonna trim this back to here and just kind of have it wrap a little bit better. I haven't decided yet. Because yeah, this, I need to do something about this too. It might be a day of just like, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna talk to my barber here and see what they think. Because they are a professional. They do this all the time. And I'd rather trust them a little bit more. But I do like to see people's opinions. Just because it's funny. Most of the time it's funny. And then there's times where it's like, yeah, do that. I'm like, no, not me. That's not who I am. And if you watch the channel enough, you'll kind of figure out who I am over time. I'm pretty chill, laid back. I'm currently in flip-flops. I was talking about getting a new pair of Chucks today. I might do that. We'll see. I need a new pair of Chucks. The ones I'm currently wearing are shot. They are. They're blown out on the sides. The bottoms are I'm starting to get holes in the bottoms, like around the edges. I'm starting to wear through the edge of the shoe where the soles and the sides meet. And actually, it's enough to where I can poke, like, the rubbers. I think only like maybe it used to be like maybe that thick, and now it's like that thick. So 8:51. I got about 10 minutes before they open here. I'm waiting to see if they have their thing open. So coffee's been good though. I've been on for almost half an hour. Which good. Yesterday was a short stream. I did that yesterday. Yesterday was the last day of the install that I've been doing all week, installing these cameras. You can check the short out that I showed about that. And then what else did we do? Oh, I did voiceover. Funny thing is it's for this video that I've been working on, and it's taken me forever to do things. But with it, because I've been waiting for so I finally got fed up with waiting for my people to send me my voiceovers, the ones I paid for. I asked for my money back. We'll see what happens with that. But I did it through Fiverr, thinking, oh yeah, I'll just do it through Fiverr. These guys got good rating. Yeah, nothing. And I got a lot of excuses, and I was like, you know what? It's time to just find someone else to do it because we need it done now. So I actually got my fiance to do it because I needed a female voice, and she did it, and she did a really good job. I have a lot of editing to do, but she did a really good job. It's probably what most of today will be. We'll be editing that and putting it into the video. So she had some areas where she kind of was her first time ever doing it, and I was like, well, what do you think? Like this and this, and she's like, how's that? I'm like, it's fine. I can edit this. So free Palestine, I'll take it. Where's the papers? I'll take it. Is it free? That's a joke, by the way. If you guys didn't get it, I'm sorry. That's a Family Guy joke. If you guys don't watch Family Guy, that's a joke from there, where Peter sees a free Tibet, and he calls up China. He's like, China, I have something you want. Free Tibet, I'll take it. And he calls up China. It's a funny joke. I have friends who are free the world. Yeah. If you don't believe all the conspiracies that we actually live in a hollow world and all this weird stuff, we're actually in a dome that's inside of another world, that's a hollow earth theory thing. That's fun. I like theories like that. They're fun to look at. CJ. Nope, I don't see it. I don't see Jay. Where's he at? But anywho, yeah, I'm more on the side of Israel because they've won battles with water balloons. Yeah, I think it was during the 10-Day War. It was back in the 60s. They were fighting a war and they ran out of ammunition. So they dropped water balloons. That sentence doesn't make sense, Carl. URC GTA 6. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna lie, that's a sentence that just does not make sense. One person visited my profile. That's very nice of them. on LinkedIn. I have a LinkedIn profile for the studio. It's more for me, but it's mostly studio related stuff. You can find us on LinkedIn. And if you're looking for someone to mix, master, record, hit up our website, foxandrobynrec.com. We're rebuilding it to make it a lot more friendly. I have a whole list of things that need to be done, and that's something that might get done this weekend. We're going to add some more call to actions to it. We're going to add some pricing. I think that's going to look kind of neat. What else are we going to add? I think that's all going to be, I think we're going to kind of strip it down from what it is now, strip down the pages, and get everything on maybe one or two really good pages. Like one or two really just like really good pages on the website. Like the homepage, have it like, let's get it knocked out the park, and then do another page that has like, maybe that's like, Carl, you're not making sense. I'm gonna go with, maybe English isn't your first language, which is fine. But kind of what I was talking about the website is we're just gonna make it more friendly. We're gonna add phone number, which I don't know, I ever thought about not putting it on there. I was talking with a guy, he worked for an ad agency or something like that, where he's like, yeah, we'll build you a website where, it was Town Square Media, and they run a couple radio stations in America but they also help with like marketing and stuff. And I was talking with them about my website, and they're like, yeah, you don't have you don't have your phone number on there. I was like, you know what, that never like was one of the things that dawned on me to have on the website, because you can go to contact. You love gun? Okay, good for you. We have a lot of gun manufacturers in America. But anyways, he's talking about like how, yeah, it'll convert better if you have your phone number. I'm like, oh, so I found a couple local studios pages in town, and I liked how all the information is very easy access. And that's what, like, okay, that's what we need. We just need the page to be more easily accessible when it comes to information on finding us, booking us, and doing a lot of things. Because we do it here. We call to action here is to like and subscribe, and to check out our website, and to book us for recording, mixing, and mastering services. That's what we do. So we're gonna keep getting more of that, and I think I see him opening the door over there. So I think it's time for me to go get a haircut. I'm gonna be like first in the door, but it's just, I scheduled it this morning at like 6 o'clock this morning. I just scheduled it. I was like, I don't care who's it with. I just need it done, because this shape is from my hat. All right, in Morocco, cool. Morocco's a cool place. I haven't been there, but I heard it's a cool place. I don't know. I was listening to a podcast the other day from a guy who did it like a year-long recording. Like, he recorded people in Morocco, and he did it out of a van. It was a very interesting podcast where he talked about how he did all that. It was cool. And I love my coffee. And I hear you guys got some good coffee over there. I have been to the African continent, just not that part of the continent. I've been to the southern part. So you guys are two different parts of the world. Let's say the closest. Italy is probably the closest I've been to Morocco. France, maybe. France and Italy, probably the closest I've been, because we were on the southern. We went to Nice, so we drove through Monaco and all that. Beautiful part of the world for sure. But it looks like it's time for me to go get a haircut. Looks like they've unlocked the door. They open at 9. I might give them another couple minutes here, but I do need to pop off here and, yeah, walk over there, because I'm in the parking lot. But I'm not like up against their door. I'm out in like the middle of the parking lot, talking on a phone to people across the world. It's amazing what we can do nowadays. But yeah, that's where we are. Trying to think. That's all I know. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. You can check out our website, foxandrobynrec.com. Watch our other videos. Hit that like and subscribe. And if I missed you, good morning, good evening, and good night.